You
see, you use the word polygamy. It is not in our language. And Bible, even in the Bible, men who married more than one went to heaven, and those who married even one did not go to heaven. First Kings chapter 1, verse 1 to 4. I say, when King David was old and stricken in years and cannot get heat, his servant suggested to him, my lord, let us sought for a virgin for you. They combed the whole of Israel and saw Abishag the Shunammite and brought her to the king, attended to him, and he was healed, but he knew her not. Now, I did theology in university.
Oh, really?
I ask you a question. Why is it that David at that time, when he was sick, had 4 wives, but they asked for a virgin to give him heat? Why didn't the old women give him heat? So what's your definition of polygamy here? If you can't afford, you can't afford. Case closed.
That's it.
But I can tell you that you don't need to marry 2, because the problems it's not easy.
But you can handle it.
No, sometimes you can't.
Oh, you can't?
It's tough. Very tough.
When are some of
the
the...
You go to this house, they frown their face. You go here, they frown their face. Look, it's not a pleasant thing.
Do you have regrets?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Really?
Yeah. I'll tell my son, if you want to have kids, more kids, probably you have to divorce and marry another one. But to have 2 at the same time, you need balls, baby.
Well, you got it. You got it.
It's not easy.
So the bottom line is, if you can't afford it, don't do it.
No,
and you must be
even
honest
if you
with
can afford it and you can avoid it, please do.
Yes, and you have to be transparent throughout.
It's not easy. I'll tell you, it's not easy.
All right.
Yeah,
I think we can move
to the other part of
the
Kennedy
other side.
Agyapong.
Yes.
The politician. You give your own party trouble sometimes. Why?
What's your definition of trouble? You know what? Ghana. What I've realized is that people misconstrue confidence to be arrogant. That is why they think I'm controversial. I will not let you move. That mentality of Africans that ignore him. You continue to make them fools, to insult people and go without response. So my attitude is that I will not insult you first. You try, first blow, I give you 3 or 4, so that you don't come back again. Why I won election in 2000? Because I took 1,000 people from Asin alone to America.
1,000?
With the US one. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Through that. And look, let me tell you. When people don't know your background and they think they are a drug dealer, it's so painful. The second chance of my money, I'll tell you. When I came to Ghana and got my cousin and my brother's documents processed, then I got to know a lady over there. If I have 3 kids with her, you know, that lady, I asked her, if I bring more of this, can you process it for me? Because she could not do anything except to approve you for interview. There's no kululu. She can't do it. Americans, they are very careful. But to get the approval, even to be interviewed, was a problem. That's where she would deny you outright. The comment she makes, it makes it easier for the counselor or whoever interviewing you to say yes or no. That was her job. So I asked her a question. When I started chasing her, I asked her a question. So next time, if I bring more of this, can you process it? She said, yes, I can help you. So I went to America. That time, my boss was here. I was working with another boss, lawyer Fufie. I went there and told him, lawyer, I have connection in Ghana, so let's buy this. When I went back after processing my relatives' documents, I went back and Ghanaians have won a lot of the US lottery, and they didn't know how to process it. So I told my boss, look, I have a connection, so let's do this. He was interested in the cash right there. Give me 200 and take it, or 500. So he will take 500, give whoever wants 200, but I will buy it. So I bought 48,000. 48,000. That's about 96 applications, and brought it to Ghana. That is another cocaine.
Yeah.
You know, that time.
Now you know how to make money.
Yeah, that time I was charging $5,000 each.
95.
Wow.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
is that how come you made your first $1 million?
Yes, I'm coming to that. Yes. Sometimes in life you have to take risk.
Yeah.
I took the risk. And in 1996, September 30th, that was the last day of the US lottery. They process it, then they will go home, come back, say from February, March to start until September. So after that program, I checked my account, what I've saved. I had $1,145,000 in my account.
How did you feel? How did you feel? You know,
I feel so good. I called my friends that helped me, and I was staying at Redco, the bungalow number A5, and I had always said to myself that I'm going to be a millionaire at the age of 40. I didn't know how I was going to make it, but I was working.
Smart guy.
And at age 36, September 30th, 1996, my account at Agyapong City House was $1,145,000.
Wow.
Even today, it's still very good money.
Of course.
Even today, it's very good money. Maybe so that, and my policy is that I'm against abortion.
Okay.
And I've said to myself, which will not happen because I don't drink that much. Even if I get drunk and have sex with a prostitute, and the prostitute comes back to tell me she's pregnant, I will accept it.
Wow, that's noble.
Because you never know
Yeah.
who will help you one day. I have this philosophy because my father was a bad boy, a very good footballer.
Okay.
He plays soccer. All my brothers are good except me. Me, I'm not. They can play soccer very well. Very
You
handsome
can do
man.
other things.
Very handsome man. And he got 3 friends pregnant. 3
Wow.
friends pregnant
That's so no cool.
in the village. So my grandfather, who was the chief, was against my father. So when I was born, and because he's the chief, what he says is final. He called my uncles and told them that they should try and take me out of my mother and put me in the latrine, meaning kill me. But the Bible says the stone that was rejected
Shall be the cornerstone.
became the cornerstone of the house or the building.
Yeah.
All those who were in the meeting, I took their children to America.
Wow.
And they have never been me. So if they had thrown me into the latrine, would I be there to help? That is why I am against abortion. Because you never know. And most cases, anybody who has
Smart
2 wives, it's most cases the madam's children are foolish.
Smart guy. Why do you say
Madam's
that?
children, madam's children, most of them, they are foolish because they stay with the father and mother and they think the whole world is theirs. Okay, they become solely headed. Kids that do not get the opportunity to stay with me because they are with their mother and I support, they don't get that personal interaction every day with me, and it toughens them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to just do a full